up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're staying too blessed to be stressed. Decided to start the stream off with a little bit different of a video today, just because, you know, I'm trying to keep that mood up. Obviously, if y'all didn't see, Fabrizio Romano tweeted just before the show started, officially, here we go. Son to LAFC. Verbal agreement in place between all parties. Son is ready to complete his move to the MLS with Spurs due to receive a fee in excess of 15 million euros. Very, very low fee. Says Son did not travel back to the UK with Spurs squad as he's waiting for documents to be signed with LAFC. And I'll be honest, I keep saying that I'm trying to like not be feeling some way about it, but I still feel some way about it. So I'm gonna go back to my Jackie Kennedy mode. And that way things will be a little bit easier for me with the sunglasses on. But let me see who's here in the chat, and then we'll get going. We will take a look. João Palhinha, officially Tottenham Hotspur. He had his first interview. There's some content that Tottenham released regarding him, and we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at some of the other news that I've got. So let's see who's in the chat real quick. Guy Thompson says, fucking hell, Son ain't dead, mate. Says you. All right. I'm still feeling like I miss him. And I think anyone's allowed to feel however they want. He's not dead, but he's going. He's leaving. And the club that I love will forever be different after he's gone. And so he's not dead, but it's upsetting. It's like a punch in the stomach from a Canadian Wolverine.
I know how you feel about it, Wolverine, but
bang! Go fucking cry about it, buddy. Yeah, I shocked.
Yeah, so I might cry about it. Big up to Boris. Boris, how you doing? Says, Jacob, today's the saddest day for us since God knows when even sadder than losing the 2019 Champions League final, I feel. Yeah, but, you know, because with that final, it was like we could just go again. We could go again, and we didn't go again. Breaking news. We did not go again. So it's I feel you. At least someone else here feels my pain. Ryan over there on the kick says he's trying to not promote anything, just the link that he's trying to promote. Robson Frank says, I will miss Son, undoubtedly a club legend. However, it was the right decision. I'll put it this way, Robson Frank. It's, for me anyway, like just a battle of the head and the heart. Like, my head can understand and wrap itself around the fact that, yeah, it makes sense. I would have liked to see him personally as a Son advocate. I would have liked to personally see him go to somewhere like Napoli. But, you know, now I get an actual excuse to drive 12 hours to LA so I can go see him myself. That'll be fun. Time to move on to the future now. Hopefully we get a marquee signing to replace him. That's all we can hope for. We got to put our money where our mouth is, and the mouth of what it's saying is we want to win the Champions League and the Premier League. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like they're giving Tommy Boy the tools that he's going to need to go ahead and do that. The sunglasses. Is it too soon? Is it too soon to say the sunglasses? Oh, it hurts.
No wagers, nobody else, just you and me once and for all.
All right, I love him. But yes, I got the sunglasses on. Quez Ali's here. Big up to you. He did a sly dig at a certain player, hostage taker owner at a football club. He did. He said no steps backwards. And if you remember Nottingham Forest, they did tweet that hostage form, shall we say, where they're like, Marinakis said, going to Spurs would be a step backward. He wouldn't know anything about steps forward or backwards given the size of that motherfucker's belt. He ain't dead. I saw his debut. Most of us did. Me, myself included. Speak to me nicely, Jacob. United are currently lifting the Premier League. You what? I don't believe that. But we can move. Big up to Lisa O. Orale way. Says, we're going to feel like we're missing a limb for a while without Sonny. Seriously, I feel empty, even though I know it was the right decision for him at this time. But big up, by the way, Jacob. Big up to you, Lisa, every single time. Yeah, it does feel a little bit like a big piece is going to be missing. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I've seen a lot of people talk about who's going to take the number 7. I don't want anyone to take the number 7. I'm too soon for me. Big up to Giddy Haps. Big up Jacob. Good luck to Sonny wherever he goes. I will support him. Same for me. I might even go ahead and just drive 12 hours to LA to find him when he lands. I fucking love you. We fucking win the Europa League, mate.
Yes, you guys been saying from day one till now, boys. I fucking love you. We fucking won the Europa League. And you all deserve it. Thank you.
I fucking love him. We ain't replacing Son with the owners like Levy. We haven't replaced most of the players from the Poch era. Well, Richarlison was the Harry Kane replacement. Let's not forget that. Big up Kev says Matters is going to be a crazy miss for you guys. Yo, I'm going to be honest. That's horrific news. We already were needing a creative, advanced midfielder, attacker, whatever you want to call. Losing Madison like that, non-contact injury, the same knee that he injured that kept him all out of last year. It's really not good news. It's not a good look, I'll be honest. But maybe it'll light a fire up under the ass of this club. And I'll be honest, they probably announced João Palhinha a little bit earlier than they wanted to, just to try and soften the blow. That's my estimation of why João Palhinha was so. They were very quick to announce. Oh, what's that? A picture of Son getting thrown in the air. So here's some stuff on Twitter. Obviously, there you go. There's the official announcement announcing João Palhinha on loan from Bayern, subject to international clearance and work permit. Just some promotion PR pieces. I guess you're going to try and win a shirt. What number is he going to wear? This is a fun. I'm going to leave this up here while I keep going through the chat here. It says João Palhinha made 300 tackles in the Premier League between 2022 and 2024. So in 2 years with Fulham, 300 tackles. That is 109 more than any other player during that time per the Premier League. So I think that just speaks to the fact that this man's a tackling machine, and I think that we finally got that anchor in defense that we've been looking for. You know, we've got a bunch of similar profile midfielders in Bentancur, Sarr, Basuma, etc. I kind of see them all as like that box to box, whereas I feel like Paulinho is really going to be that anchor piece, just sitting in front of that front line. He's going to just make the job even better. And for a player like Sarr, I think he should be very, very excited, because this is going to allow him to do more things. And what we've seen from him so far, when you allow him to do just a little bit more, he's been our best player this preseason. No way around it. I met Sonny at Reading. I will never see him again. Maybe not never. Let's hopefully never say never. Never say never. Unfortunately, if Son didn't leave the club this summer window, he would have been bashed into the ground for form. Yeah, you know, and what was it? I think Reading that he played against, he did not look very sharp, didn't look match fit. He was holding his back a little bit. I think this guy's been carrying an injury for a while, and just waiting for him to you know, get back to full fitness. Now, I was talking with Cubed about this after our show, I guess yesterday maybe. And if you're looking at it from a Korean perspective in regards to the World Cup, I actually think that it's a very smart move when you look at the calendar in which the MLS abides by. So basically, he's going to be match sharp middle of the season when they break for World Cup. So the season ends, I think, early November is when the very end of the season. So in the middle of the season, that summer break for Premier League, that's going to be right in the middle of the MLS season. So he's going to be at peak match fitness. It's not going to be he just did a whole season and played 60-some games. It's going to be, I think, a refreshed, a bounce in his step, if you will. I think he's absolutely going to I think we should see the best version of Son in the last few years at this World Cup coming up in the next summer, because honestly, I just think, man, the workload he's carried this team for how long? And obviously when even Kane was here, he was still carrying us, signing extensions, etc. My GOAT, my legend, my Heung-min Son, man. Shout him out. Love to him. Number 7 for Garnacho. Looks like he's going to be going to Chelsea, apparently. So make of that what you will. I will say this about Garnacho. Sarcastically, I kind of did want Tottenham to sign him, because let's see what Thomas Frank can do, man. I heard he does this and that and all the other. Let's find out. We could go ahead and find out. You get a player like Garnacho, but alas, he looks like he's going to Chelsea. Either way, United are getting rid of him. Marco says, tell me if you're going to L.A. I've made that drive before. I'll let you know. I'm still trying to get it passed with Congress. So, you know, I'm married, so I got to get everything passed with Congress. We're looking like a few. Oh, you're talking to just the Kev there. Big up, Guy Thompson. Man United fan, do you want to swap Brian Hill to Garnacho? I'm fine with that. I'll do it. I mean, Brian Hill literally doesn't even have a jersey number at this moment. Lisa, if Sonny had not such a special number, we should retire his number. Can't really retire number 7 though. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. It's just an iconic number all around in the sport. So, yeah, you can't really retire number 7 in my opinion. I am happy with this signing in regards to João Palhinha. I'm very happy with this signing for a few reasons, Guy. Number one, because it's very inconsequential in essence. Like, if you get the João Palhinha that was at Fulham, you're actually getting yourself a tidy little player. And as this stat right here says, 109 more tackles than anybody in 2 seasons. That is I can't overstate how big of a deal that is, because when you have a consistent ball winning 6 like Palhinha, we might be able to cook. Now, it just matters, you know, let's see how this front line looks. I was really disappointed with Matthias Tell. I cannot lie. That miss today was insanely disgusting. Some say he was paying tribute to Son versus City, and if that's the case, then I support it. But otherwise, I think it's not great. Not a good look from Tell. However, you know, this is one of those positions, Guy, that we've been talking about all summer that we need to fill in regards to the 6. And we wanted someone to come in and immediately impact the 11. I think João Palhinha does that as well. And then again, like I said, it's very low risk, high reward. Basically, if you said number 16, João Palhinha is wearing number 16. That's gonna look weird. I'm gonna be honest. Big up Nice says, yes, Jacob Palhinha, brilliant signing. The Portugueser will be rocking the new White Hart Lane. You seem excited. I'm excited. You know, it's pain mixed with the excitement. You know what I mean? Son's leaving and the interview shit. It was very sad. Hopefully, we run out of time and we don't have to look at any of that, because we're going to try and digest as much Palhinha content as possible together. Because you know what? I'll be honest. I'll go back to the low risk, high reward. And the reason why I say that is because it's a loan deal and that's not mandatory. So by being with the option, if Thomas Frank can do what Thomas Frank does, and he doesn't even have to do it to the highest ability that people say he has, right? He could literally just get João Palhinha to perform how he was at Fulham to that level, not even improve him. I'm not asking him to give him the makeover, you know, what is it? What are those makeover shows? I can't think of any fucking names of them. But my point is, Tommy doesn't have to get him to become better. Just get back to where you were, and that is already worth the money. Because then again, if he can get him back to that level, which I think a lot of it was honestly contributed to the fact that he was oh shit, there's over 200 people here. Big up Sam for the raid. I believe that's what has happened. Big up everybody. Big up everybody who came on in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel. Obviously, a little bit of a new setup here. I am in the office here at the warehouse, but we got the here we go for João Palhinha, so work is going to have to just wait on it now. But there's 250 of y'all here. If you're new, hello, my name's Jacob, and hopefully you don't take anything of what I say too serious or too unserious. I try to be in a happy medium, so if you want to have a good time, I like jokes, man. I tell jokes because life can sometimes be a sick joke when you think about Son leaving for less than 20 million pounds. But anyway, it has been a day of emotions, Jiminini. It has been a day of emotions because it's sad. I wake up crying because I see Son crying, and it's just, you know, one of them things. And I'll be honest, the João Palhinha, it does make me feel a little bit better because it's officially official. And again, if he doesn't get to the level that we are hoping he would, which is for me to get to that level where he was at with Fulham. And if Tommy can get him back to that, then shit, that's worth, what is it, a little north of 20 million pounds to activate that clause if he does get back to that level. I think that is just good business, 100%. Son is overrated. All right, if you think Son is overrated, I disregard all that like and subscribe. This is for you. If you think Son is overrated,
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here, you.
Get the fuck out of here.
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 Let me get the fuck out of here.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Come on, get the fuck out of here and stop wasting my time.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here before I shove your quotations book up your fat fucking ass?
Now do yourself a fucking favor and get the fuck out of my store.
yeah. So that's all for you. All you people, hey, first of all, big up for, commenting. Hopefully you hit a like as well, even if you think Son's overrated. I think you're a fraud for that. I think your ball knowledge is severely lacking in every aspect. However, thank you so much for being here. There's 300 of y'all, so make sure you are hitting that like and subscribe, y'all. Come on. CDY Bride in the house. Big up, my man. Says Jacob in chat, what the fuck is good? Everyone here saying Son's overrated can suck a dick. Wait, oh, shit. I'm not going to read that last part. That's crazy. But big up to you, CDY Bry. Hopefully you're doing well. Big up to Stream Hub over there on the kick. We got a whole bunch more. Son is overrated. Palhinha is better than Gravenberch. Hey, I mean, I'm just going to say it this way. When Lucas Bergvall was getting starts in the midfield, statistically, he was outperforming Gravenberch on all levels. So it was a very small sample size, however. Let's just add that context. But you know what? I love an agenda. Son is a legend. Come on, guy. Let him know. Paolo Morotti, YouTube chat member, says, how's it going, everyone? Jacob, I think this club is doing dumb shit. Decky is still out. Matters is out for months at least. No Son GA. It's like no one sees it coming. I'll say this for me, Paolo. The fact of what we've given from an agenda perspective, I'm going to say Danso and Koto Takai are two of his signings. However, when you realistically look at it, Kudus and Palhinha on loan and what else? And to me, it just feels like another indication of how we're going to do this manager, give him the bare bones and hope he can make soup out of nothing, make soup out of dog water. I think a lot of people are underestimating the lack of Son GA and what that's going to do to us, like who's going to carry that load. It ain't going to be Kulu and it ain't going to be Madison, clearly. So we absolutely do have a big problem on our hands. I do agree. Also, another factor that people really haven't been talking about in regards to Son missing is I feel like we lost our Man City killer. The guy who always, it was like Pep Guardiola brought on a voodoo charm or a voodoo hex, if you will, to himself, because these glasses are hurting my head. He called us the Harry Kane team. He said they got some Korean dude. And then you know what Son did? Knocked their ass out the Champions League and said, do you know who I am? Put some motherfucking respect on my name. So literally since then, I can't imagine a time in which I've really been like, oh, City are going to do this or that to us, because they really haven't. And I think Son was a big part of that voodoo hex. That's just my opinion, though. The Mile High Hotspur, big up Leo. Put in a bid for Harvey Elliott because Son is overrated. Stupidus. That is very stupida to say Son is overrated. I do think, Harvey Elliott would work for what we're trying to do here at Tottenham. And he's not, the marquee signing that I think a lot of people will get excited about. However, I do think he is a upgrade on, if we were to get rid of Basuma or maybe even Bentancur, I think that he could come in and do that. Does he? I don't really remember Harvey Elliott playing like that advanced playmaking midfield roles. Any Liverpool fans, please correct me and let me know exactly what he does in the midfield. But whenever I've remembered seeing Harvey Elliott out there, aside from scoring that one banger goal against us, yeah, he was kind of like an 8, right? That's kind of how I saw him, but maybe I'm mistaken. Love from Hassam. I do appreciate that. Worst would be the loss of paying the wages. Nothing real more on a transfer fee. We could do the same with a Grealish. Oh, God, if we get Grealish, I feel like that's just an indication of we're just going to stay where we're at. Because for me, like, to get Grealish on loan would be to just help City offload a player, and it would also, like, we're chasing something that ain't really there anymore. Like, you talking about Grealish from Villa, now you're talking real nice, but you talking about Grealish that's been drinking and boozing all summer, and City ain't won shit, and he didn't even play. I'm a little concerned about that. I'll be honest, Anthony. I don't buy into the Grealish thing. He could play the 10 potentially, as what I've been seeing since Madison went down. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That doesn't fill me with the greatest, like, sense of urgency from the club, if that makes sense. You get a Grealish on loan, that just seems like a long lay on loan, like a stopgap. Liverpool overrated. Come on, man. No Ainge to blame for the injuries now. Look, non-contact injury in the 80-some minute ain't Ainge's fault. Shoo, come on, man. Hey. But Ainge is also gone, and it's time that we stop blaming him or giving him credit unless we're talking about Europa glory, baby. Then we got to give him all the motherfucking credit. We got Decky now. We still got a voodoo charm, don't worry. But Decky's hurt. He barely's, like, kicking a ball in his backyard. I posted it on a short on the channel, so if you did want to see that. Game of Thrones is overrated. I do agree, especially those last 2 seasons were hot dog ass. Good morning, Jacob. Looks like it's going to be a long season. Big up, Tony D. It's going to be a long-ass motherfucking season. I'm strapped in like a lesbian. Even more pressure on Brendan and Zom to be our top goal scorer, says Jiminini. I do agree. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned with the lack of Dominic Solanke in the preseason. That kind of worries me a little bit, because outside of that, we got Richarlison, which we never know if that man's going to be fit from week to week. So there's a lot of concerning things in our forward line as far as who's going to bear the load. And I ain't talking about no little bear. What if Ainge's up at LAFC as well? I'm getting season tickets. If Ainge's up at, I'm getting season tickets. Rafael Leao. Can we afford his wages? I mean, with Son's wages now gone, I think we can. Does he want to come to Tottenham? I don't know. I think that's a big name. That's a big grab. Whether he comes here and shines or comes here in his mid remains to be seen. However, that is a statement of intent, in my opinion. You go get one of the highly touted names around the world. That at least shows some kind of something about yourself. Playing 11 for Spurs this season. Assad, the 11 as it stands right now, and my understanding, would be Vicario, Pedro Porro at the right back. Center backs are going to be Van de Veen and Romero, who's likely going to be the captain. And then left back, Destiny or Jed Spence if Destiny. Well, because Destiny's hurt. So it's probably going to be Jed Spence, which his backup has been Davies. So, again, another issue there with the fact that Destiny's going to be missing a little bit of time. We have a right back who can play left back, and he's actually damn better at left back than he is at right back as far as what I've seen in a Tottenham shirt. But I think Spence will start out there if Destiny's hurt. In the midfield, it's really hard to say because I don't know what Frankie Boy is going to be looking at in regards now that we're missing Madison. I think that Sarr definitely has made a name in regards. He's been our best player this preseason, so I'll probably put Sarr in there as well. In the midfield, maybe a Bentancur, and then I guess a Bergvall's kind of the only other, which he's more of he sees himself as an 8, but he did play the 10, one of them preseason matches, Arsenal, I believe it was. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I fear that if we go into the first week of the Premier League season and we have Bergvall in the 10 and we have no left back or no fullback depth, and when we've got the same amount of strikers and the same level of strikers, I'm a little concerned. I cannot lie. Going into the season, I just very concerned with that. That doesn't breed a bunch of confidence in me. I would probably say in the front line, though, Tell, either Matthias Tell or Odebert on the left, and then Solanke in the middle if he's fit, which I don't fucking know what's going on with that anime guy. Maybe he's, shooting something for Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. And then we've also got on the right, obviously, Mohamed Kudus, the lone baller The lone baller himself. Again, I think I'm the bad luck charm, which hopefully I'm not, because then that would mean something bad's going to happen with Kudus, because I bought a Kudus shirt and it shipped. And I bought it at the same time I bought a Mikey Moore shirt. And that shipped the day that we announced Mikey Moore is going to be gone the entire year. And that's it. So just a waste of money. But I guess I have a Mikey Moore shirt that technically not going to have a single photo of him wearing. So that's nice. Destiny says, I've met Madison a few times at the casino in his hometown of Coventry. He's built like a toothpick. Not surprised how he's injured. Well, he gets injured a lot, or how much he's injured. He's injured a lot, man. Big up, Elijah. Good to see you in the house every single time. Big up. Make sure you subscribe to Too Much of E. Lisa says our strike force is very, very concerning. It is. It's a lot of question marks, not a lot of certainty. Whereas I think with Son, you could guarantee fit, not fit, doesn't matter. He would have given you at least 15 GA, something like that, somewhere in and around that area. So who's going to take the load? I don't know. Rafael is only on 130, 140K a week. He's definitely going to want a promotion in regards to how much money he's making. So I would assume that he would probably want somewhere near 200. But if that's the case, Lisa, which I hope you're right. I don't know because I don't pocket watch like a weirdo. So I'm not saying you pocket. I was more of a jab towards Staffy because he does all that pocket watching, which he can hold that. The fraud can't even beat Everton in the preseason. What a bunch of bums. But if this is true, that's his wages, that should be doable. And it doesn't seem like a whole bunch of people are like lining up outside the door to sign Rafa Leao at this current moment. Maybe that is an option for us to look into. I don't know. But what I do know is I've caught up in the chat finally, and there's still over 200 of y'all here. So make sure who take the hey yo. I didn't mean to say that. He's on 106K. We can offer 150 easily, says Destiny. So the numbers that everybody's saying so far is not that high. I just shitted on Staffy, and then he appeared in the chat. How about that? Says, I know you can't see it, but I'm doing the Staffy. I'm gonna be honest. This is for you.
Little bit quiet. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Everybody. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I like that. Get those likes up, everyone. Get this to 100 likes minimum. Come on, Boris. Let them know. There's over 200 people here. No reason we can't get to 100 likes. At least 50 by the time I take this comment off the screen. What did you say? I'm not going to repeat myself. You could literally just rewind the stream. You know you have that ability. On YouTube, you just hit the little left arrow, and then it rewinds. So you can hold that. Champions again, ole, ole. Yeah, come on, man. Hey, we're going to win that Super Cup. Talk to me real nice. Or don't talk at all. But look, let's get into this João Palhinha shit, because you know what? Better to get into this because my mind keeps drifting over and thinking about Son. I can't lie. My brain just keeps reminding myself about the lack of Son, the lack of Papa Chulo in my life. But you know, we'll look at some João Palhinha stuff. Maybe that'll cheer us up a little bit. Am I sharing the tab? I'm here at work, so I'm on a single screen, so I don't even know. I have to like keep tabbing over. Paulo says, how do we still have Ben Davies at left back and Udogie out? We need a Son output player. Lucas Vasquez left Madrid on a free. Get him, Benny. Rewind again, ole, ole. Yeah. Let's see. Can I make this just any bit bigger or no? Any bit bigger? I'm trying to adjust this because I guess it wants to be weird. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. That's a little bit better. All right, so let's get into it. João Palhinha's first interview. as a Tottenham Hotspur player?
It's such an amazing feeling I had when I arrived here. I'm really motivated for the next steps. And now I'm be part of this such a great club. I just want to enjoy with my teammates, start to work with the coach, and start to win matches with this club. It's an amazing feeling to return to the Premier League, to return London as well. It's a city that I really know. I'm so happy to be here again and enjoy the Premier League because, in my opinion, I always said it's the best league in the world. Playing again here, it's an amazing feeling.
I want to pause there because he just reminded me the last time that I was this excited about a player coming from Fulham to Tottenham, I believe, was my old buddy Clint Dempsey Deuce. Now, talk to me real nice. Talk to me nicely indeed. Talk to me nice. He loves London. He loves Tottenham. Sounds like he's ready to go.
What me and my family wanted at this moment, and I'm really happy for that.
Love that.
I play at central midfielder. My type of game, it belongs to the Premier League. I'm a player with a lot of hungry to win tackles. One of my main focus on the game to try to help me to help to my teammates without the ball to recover as soon as possible, and of course when we have the ball, try to play simple, to try to give to the team the best options as well. When I do at the tackle and I feel the crowds pushing me, this is, I don't have words for this because it what's give me a lot of times power, and it's really special here in Premier League to feel this from the crowd, and I just want to see in our stadium the people.
So far, what I've gathered is he's dunking on the Bundesliga. He says they're schnitzel merchants, a later hose, and dinner plate merchants as well. So it sounds to me like, you know, someone who's dipped in the Premier League, dipped in another league, and said, I like it this one more.
Pushing me and my teammates as well in each tackle we will win. We played together in Sporting.
Come on.
We won the league there. We have great memories together.
If you're not watching and you're only listening, what's on the screen right now is Jude Bellingham, I believe. Yeah, that's Dortmund kit. Jude Bellingham on his hands and knees while Pedro Porro and João Palhinha put him in a sandwich.
I told him when I speak with him the last few weeks that I hope to win again titles with him because we had great memories together. For me, it's a top player, one of the best right backs as well, and I'm really motivated to win titles with him again.
Okie dokie, I like that.
Since I knew it, the interest from Tottenham to join Tottenham. I don't thinking too much, to be honest. I just wanted to come. The coach is probably the main thing that had more impact on my decision. When you feel...
Oh, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He said the coach was probably the main thing that impacted my decision. So he sat here on this interview for the last 2 minutes, you know, bigging up the Premier League, bigging up the club, and then he drops the bomb right here towards the end and says, it's the coach that was the biggest factor. So that's now Mohamed Kudus and João Palhinha that both have said, Jacob, you're a piece of shit for ever doubting Trailer Park Tom, Ozempic Tommy. That's crazy. I'm getting dunked on by our own players, and I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. Wow. Hang on, I'm going to rewind that so y'all can hear it again. He literally said it just like Kudus. Kudus said, I really wanted to play for Thomas Frank because I saw the way that he improved players, and I want to improve like that too. And then João Palhinha in here saying the same shit.
Thinking too much stress from Tottenham to join Tottenham. I don't thinking too much, to be honest. I just wanted to come. The coach is probably the main thing that had more impact on my decision.
The coach is the main thing that had the most impact on my decision. So that's kind of crazy because, hey, I heard Tommy ain't got no pull. I thought Tommy was like a Honda Civic trying to tow a trailer full of horses. Turns out Tommy got a little bit of something to him. Got some more HP in the gut than I thought. Shit, hey, I see y'all in the comment, choo-choo. Oh, shit, Kieran's here. Big up Kieran, man. Shit, the train, man. The train is getting fucking going here. Because, again, this is a signing that I wanted before he made that move to Bayern Munich. This was a signing I thought that he would absolutely fit in here. And then also maybe shore us up defensively a little bit for Ainge's system. But look, he's here now, and he said, Tommy, the coach is the main thing why I made a decision. That actually blowing my mind right now, because it's like when Kudus said it, I was like, okay, clearly I don't know as much as Kudus knows, so I'm just going to trust the people who know. And guess what? Another player that I wanted years ago has come in and said, Tom is the reason. Tommy boy got me on board the choo-choo train. So God damn it, if fucking Kudus and Palhinha are jumping aboard the train, why the fuck can't anybody else? Because, again, Kudus, when he said it, was enough for me, because I'd be very hypocritical if I bigged him up all the time for years and years, saying Tottenham should sign him, and then he finally does sign, and he says, it's because I want to play for Thomas Frank. How am I going to sit here as some dude who's never kicked the ball professionally, have anything to say to rebuttal that? I don't. And whenever Kudus said that, I very much relinquished the chains on the Trailer Park Tommy Ozempic Tom Tom chatter, and I started just calling him Tommy Boy, which I think is a little good. And once we win that Super Cup, shit, he's going to be my little Tommy gun. But even if we don't, he'll still be my little Tommy Boy, because look, that's huge. I'm a little like, where do I go from here? Because this guy, he just said it. He just said it to us. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Choo-choo said, hey, I can't say no. I just got to say, shit, where's my seat? Where is my seat? I did tell you Jacob Tommy had pull and the engine would do well. Well, shit, the engine is just starting to go. We've only seen the engine at the gates, but as of right now, the carts are getting, like, we're getting more carts added. The train is able to pull more than I thought the train was able to pull. Shit, Trash Can Tommy out here cooking, man. Out of favor of Bayern, injured, now the second oldest player in our squad behind Davis. I hope he has a good season, but I'm not hopeful, says Paulo. Look, the one thing that I say in regards to that, like, he was injured for 3-4 months last year in the Bundesliga. So that's greatly going to hamper, number one, your performance, especially when I think he came back and then he got re-injured and missed some more time. That's absolutely going to hamper how good you can do at a new club. And then also the fact that he just didn't play that many games for him as well after the fact. So to me, I don't put all that down to him. I think Bayern is a schnitzel frenzy over there. They're obsessed with the schnitz, and they all wear lederhosen. And Harry Kane, I hope you're happy with yourself. All right. But also, I have some hope, because, again, I don't need Tommy Boy to do what Tommy Touchings do whenever Tommy gets to touching on these players. He makes the players from 0 to 80 to 100%. And I just need him to get João Palhinha back to where he was. I don't even need him to make him better. So he should contact Ezzy. I think Ezzy would love to play for a guy like Tommy. I mean, look, Palhinha and Kudus. Shit, where's my ticket? Hey, you need a ticket stuff. I just jumped on the train. I didn't even buy a ticket. I just jumped on the motherfucker because I saw Kudus getting on. I said, shit, I better find a seat before that shit fill up and there's no more room for Jacob. Big up, Daniel. Good to see you. Machina Joe says, Postecoglou was rubbish. I knew Spurs would keep losing in the league like the sun would come out. Well, you know, I guess you were wrong a few times, and if that was true that the sun only came out when we lost, well, you know, the sun would have failed to come out a few times. I'm choked up about sun. Bro, I'm actually trying to just not think about it. You know, they always say, like, you're supposed to address your problems head on. I'm just not thinking about it. I'm trying to just distract myself with good stuff like Palhinha, I guess. He's reading from a script. It's all fake. We've fallen for another Bayern dropout. Big up Harmless Potato. If that is true, that is sad. And I've been bamboozled yet again. I feel like this is the interview where you don't have a script. This, like, the other thing that they, the dig that we took at that fat fuck at Nottingham Forest, I think that was a script for sure because he sounded like he was reading. This just sounds like an answer. Let's listen to it again.
More impact on my decision when you feel
hang
that's
on.
probably the main thing. I'm from Tottenham to join Tottenham. I don't thinking too much, to be honest. I just wanted to come. The coach is probably the main thing that had more impact on my decision. When you feel that someone wants you, it means a lot for me. And when you feel this, I think you are much closer to make an easy decision. Come to try to help, to show again
Wait,
what
I
I'm
wasn't listening to that. I was reading
more
else
impact on my decision. When you
Thomas
feel that
impacted his decision.
someone wants you, it means a lot for me. And when
Okay, so he says when you feel like someone wants you, that means a lot to him. So Tommy said, "Baby boy, I want you," and he said, "I will abide."
you feel this, I think you are much closer to make an easy decision. Come to try.
So does that mean because Tommy said I want you, then he's like, that made me want to join? Not because Kudus specifically said, when you see the way that Thomas has improved players, that made me want to come here because I want to improve like that. Whereas João Palhinha says the coach was the biggest factor into coming here because he wanted me. And when somebody wants you, it makes the decision that much easier. I mean, he still joined the fucking train. He's still choo-choo for Palhinha, I guess.
To help, to show again what I am capable to do it. Now my home is here, and try to enjoy these moments with my family.
Hey, look at Elijah. Come on now. Hang on. No,
Apologies
no.
for putting this video out late. This is what happens when you
Big
work
up Elijah.
overtime. I just wanted to get this
to the queue. Shit. Come on, man. Damn. Oh, no. What is this? Ben Davies says goodbye to Sonny in an interview?
Okay, with Ben in Seoul. Let's just start with the game.
I don't want to. I don't want this. I don't. Oh, no. What is this?
Okay, Sonny, fair to say that was emotional.
No. I'm not going to do it. João Palhinha. João Palhinha. There's a photo. There's a photo. And this is something else as well. Let's watch this.
In London, in Lily White, set the tempo.
Yeah, he's definitely
no
reading
backward
a script.
steps. Fight.
Oh, did y'all see that cut? He says no backward steps, and then he's like, in the camera, he's like,
the tempo. No backward steps.
Look at the way he turned to the camera. He said no backward steps, you fat fuck. You hear that?
Fight for the tempo. No backward steps. Fight.
That shit cracks me up, man. Come on, what is y'all saw that, right? I'm not the only. He goes, no backward steps. No backward steps. Motherfucker, you hear that? Oh, that's funny, man. Bro, okay, one more time, then I'm gonna let it play all the way through. Bro said, go fuck yourself. You malaka.
In London.
All right, here we go.
In Lily White.
In the Lily
set
White.
the tempo.
Set the motherfucking tempo.
No backward steps. Fight for every loose ball. Every tackle. Come on, you Spurs.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, his face is
Every
kind of funny looking, like comedically. That's just a funny looking face. Comedically, that's funny. No backward steps. Oh my God. Fulham fans punching the air right now. Yeah, they better hope they retain Adama Traore or else they're really going to not have a reason to exist. No backward steps. No backward steps. I do like that script that they made him read on that one. I watched this. Watch it now. Y'all want me to watch that Sun interview? He's been on decline since Conte was the manager, but he won a golden boot under Conte. What are you talking about, Machine Joe? Bro, the machine needs to get fixed because what the hell are you talking about? He's been on decline since Conte was manager, and then he won his first ever Premier League golden boot? What are we talking about here? he hasn't been contributing in any meaningful way on the pitch except G&A and being a captain. It's time for Spurs to climb up the table. I mean, yeah, that's nice. It's time for me to make a bunch of money and lose weight. But, like, what? I don't agree with most of this except the last sentence. It's crazy. Frank's lovely locks are irresistible. Bro, I'm not going to lie. They just remind me of my lesbian vice principal in high school. No, I will cry if the Sun interview comes on. We will all suffer. I'm getting mixed messages here. Should we watch the Sun sad interview or nah? The Portuguese accent was funny. I did like Marino's accent. Okay, Machine Joe, the machine's working again. Repairman fixed it. Because it is a little bit of a, it's kind of funny. They talk real like, it's Jose Mourinho. It's a mia. That's kind of Italian. Actually, I'm shit at impressions personally. Why is Sonny gone then? Because he chose to leave. If he would have chose to stay, I guarantee he wouldn't have left. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love Son so much. How do I earn more XP? What the fuck? I think when you comment, you get XP. I think. That's some sad shit. Cause yeah, maybe we don't. No. That's 3 no's in a row. It's 3 no's in a row. I am so sad, feeling empty. L279. Yeah. I miss him. João Palhinha, it's like you got your ass whooped, but they gave you a glass of water and a cookie. After a biscuit, right? Is that what y'all call them in the? I'm not gonna lie, everything reminds me of him.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always.
I'm not gonna let that whole clip, or else I'm gonna get emotional. But I do miss you, son. I miss you. The ghost clip, man. Don't say ghost around Guy Thompson. You're going to get triggered now. You're going to get real upset. Sad Son interview. Yeah, I don't know if I saw the last 40 seconds of it, which fucked me up personally. I've been tweeting about it literally since it's been going on because it's so sad. But again, I'll just reiterate, it is a battle of my head and my heart. Like, Machine Joe is not completely wrong in saying it's like this is a good time for him to go, in a sense of like he leaves as a legend and not as a shell of himself, because it's almost like slightly looked like that, at least some people's opinions. I just think he hasn't been 100% fit because of the workload for club and country. But I just think, yeah, man, it's sad. I just like he's a huge reason how I've loved this club for so long, and how the love grew and grew exponentially. But I don't. What did he say? There was hang on. These are my bookmarks, but I actually think I need to go to. I'm tabbing around. Look at his face, man. He's got a comedically funny face. It's pretty good. I like it. Northside is mad that we got him. I'm so happy with that. Well, hey, if rival fans are worried about a signing that you're making, like everyone freaking out about Isak going to Liverpool, is because they know that means it's pretty much signed, sealed, delivered. Liverpool should win the league, all intents and purposes. Give me that ghost ship versus Sonny leaving. Oh, hey, if Guy's saying it, come on, man. Oh, my God, you look like Rob Thomas from Matchbox. Rob Thomas from Matchbox? Hang on. Rob Thomas... Matchbox. You talking about Matchbox 20? This guy? I mean, I know Matchbox 20. I can't name you any of their songs, but I guarantee if I heard one, I could sing along. I don't... German, but... Oh, Hoch soll sie leben. He's a German American singer. Akia. All right, I'm not going to distract myself. But so far, this is the Tottenham summer signings. Matthias Tell, 35 million. Kevin Danso, 25 million. Koto Takai, 6 million. Mohamed Kudus, 64. And this is all euros. João Palhinha loan with a 25 million loan option to buy. What are we rating the window so far, guys? What are we rating the window so far? Honestly, for me, this one right here in the middle, Mohamed Kudus, that is just, that's the only way I could describe a transfer like Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham Hotspur when I've been asking for years. It's just that simple. But if we're going on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say Kudus adds 5 immediately. So we're at a 5, just simply based on having Kudus in general. Palhinha, I'm going to say adds at least 2. And then the rest is kind of, well, I do like the Danso, but I'm going to say 6 or a 7. Because when you think about Madison being hurt, you think about the money that allegedly, if we had gotten Gibbs White, I'd be talking about 8, 9. Gibbs White and Palhinha, it'd be a little bit different of a story. Yeah, I'm going to say right now I'm at a 6. Maybe 6.5. If we could put 0.5s, which we can, because it's whatever the hell we want to do. This isn't like an official rating or anything. But, you know, some of the outgoings, I would like to see fullback depth. I would like to see some forward line depth. Maybe we could sell Richarlison. Just, you know, I love the guy for who he is and the character he is and the human being. However, the fitness is an issue. And there's no shying away from the fact, like, you can't depend on him. You can't rely, at least we haven't been able to rely on Richarlison thus far. So I would like to see another striker, unless it's Tell that's going to play striker, and then Odo. It just seems like we're kind of moving pieces around to fit what we don't have rather than attacking the market and just grabbing what we need. So we'll see. Remember, we are losing Son, our Cam long-term injuries. So it's a 4 for me, says Brian. Striker, left wing Cam minimum. Okay. I think we need a fullback in there too. That's just me. I think you can consolidate left wing, left mid, and the Cam. You could probably find a player like a Xavi Simons. You know, just drop the bag on him. Fuck it. Make him an offer he cannot refuse. So we can also dunk on Chelsea like Kudus did. That'll be fantastic. But, yeah, that's a good point, Marco. 2 starters is not good enough. Kudus and Palhinha. I mean, Tell looks like he's going to be starting because of the, I guess, lack thereof of better quality in the position maybe. Tomcaster, Artakai and Young staying. Moore is already loaned out. Yeah, that the Moore being loaned out, it's a little bit like the Sonny thing, but not as devastating, obviously. But I bought his shirt. I was very excited to see what Thomas would do with him, and the first thing he did was loan him out. But we still have the likes of Brian Hill on the roster. We still have the likes of, well, I guess we sold Luka Gunter, or not Luka Gunter. We still have Gunter. Josh Keeley. I kind of didn't agree with that, especially if we're looking, what were they talking about, loaning Kingski to Lille or Lyon? We're moving a little weird. So I think a 6. Yeah, I think a 6. I think a 6. SDFC says D. Is that a D for damn, baby girl? Show me what you're working with. 6. If we get another 10, then a 7, says Luke. I can see that. What is bro sipping on? Water with Mio. It's a little Mio water. You know, Mio? They don't sponsor the brand or nothing, but it's just like water flavor plus a little caffeine and electrolytes. Richarlison is the worst Brazil number 9 in history. Think of all the famous number 9s they've had. They did have Gabriel Jesus as a 9, and I think that he is at least comparable in the battle for who is the worst, because they clearly think Gabby's worse. He was good at Everton, but at Spurs, not so. I'll be honest, Machine Joe. I don't think you were probably here when we did sign him. I was not excited. There was that time in which we were like, it's either going to be Jesus, Richarlison, or Rafinha. And I wanted Rafinha the most out of all that. Obviously, now that looks like the easier choice to make. Richarlison, even when he played at Everton, he didn't really impress me like that. He always gave me that fake tough guy impression. So I never really thought like that highly of Richarlison. Now, the only reason I don't speak ill of him is because he started in a Europa final that we won. And his physicality in that match, I don't think we can take away from. And also, I think he had a nice assist, like a header assist to Brennan Johnson, maybe? I don't remember. Someone correct me. But he had an assist in one of the Europa semifinals, I think it was. So I'm just not being mean to him. But you know, respectfully, I think it is time to move on from him. Let's get some competition for Dominic Solanke, because also Dominic Solanke showed that he could be healthy his entire career, but when you come to Tottenham Hotspur, shit may get different. Tell was horrible in striker today for me still. Son should have played striker, and Tell was left wing forward, trash. Trash Can Tommy made a wrong lineup. Well, it is preseason. I feel like the strongest lineup that we did put out was versus Arsenal, and rightfully so, because we stomped on those dickheads. But I do think that it's arguably one of our weaker lineups for sure, but it is still preseason, so I'm not going to hold that starting lineup or the substitutions. I'm not, you know how harsh I am on old Tommy boy, but I'm not going to blame him for the lineup at this juncture. Levy has splashed the cash. Don't be greedy. I mean, has he? Have we spent as much as Liverpool, who won the league and then is making themselves better? We finished 17th, and we're moving like a team that wants to finish 8th through 10th. Machine Joe doesn't rate Tell. I think he's just he's a tough one, because he shows me my amateur perspective here. I'm not a coach. I'm not a tactico. Just a guy who's played the sport for 22 years. Most of that as a fucking goalkeeper who wanted to be the chunky Zlatan up top, and they never let me be that chunky Zlatan, those motherfuckers. But watched the game for 20 plus years, played the game for 20 plus years. What I've seen from Tell is a desire and a confidence going forward that I like. He's got pace, which is a raw ability you either got or you don't. And I feel like he's got a kitchen that could be used to make some Wagyu. Now, he's buying that Walmart brand Wagyu, the fake goo, the fake goo. It's not real Wagyu, it's Flagoo. Ofangu. Shout out Sopranos. But I think that he's got something about him, and he's still at a young enough age where I can justify in my mind saying, I just want to see some more. But that the finish or lack thereof that we saw from him today specifically, that wasn't good. But what I will say is good, if you see this, let me go ahead and full screen that for you guys so you can see it just a little bit better. Hang on. There you go. Well, that looks like shit. Hang on. There you go. Saw this. Someone on Instagram commented and said, "Don't let that miss put you down." And he responded and said, "Impossible, bro." So the confidence is clearly there. And I think as a forward, you have to kind of have goldfish memory. They say that for goalkeepers as well. Whether you make a save or you let a goal go by, you have to have goldfish memory in a sense of you go again. You just have to fucking go again. As a goalkeeper, you know, you let a goal go in. If you just keep thinking about that goal that goes in, the shit, another one's about to go in. And it's kind of the same thing, but in the flip it and reverse it, shout out Missy Elliott, it's kind of the same in that sense. Marco timed me out for rating. Marco's the newest mod, and he's a good friend of the channel, so we forgive him. He didn't understand that when we got rated. I don't think you're an idiot. He's helping. He's trying to help me, you know. And he didn't understand that y'all are going to come here and say Son's overrated, trying to trigger me, and it would never work. It would never work. Naughty Marco. That's okay. You know, I always say just don't time anyone out unless they're being like objectively racist or derogatory or disgusting, which a lot of banter some people think is disgusting because it's a relative term. I don't find much banter offensive at all because I get bantered more by Spurs fans than I do any fucking club. Spurs fans talk the most shit about me than anybody. So I'm not a rival coming in here saying Son's overrated. I got a clip for that. Rival fans coming in here saying something, I got a rebuttal, because at the end of the day, can't nobody stop me from doing and saying and talking my shit. Because you know what? We out here, all right?
All right, mate.
All right, mate. All right, mate. Tell Mr. Sitter he won't again. That's the hope, right? That he doesn't allow it to bother him, because as you see with players like Brendan Johnson and stuff, that stuff gets in their head, and then they go on a 12-game scoring streak. So maybe that's what we've got in store with Matthias Tell. Maybe. I'm just going to run through some of the bookmarks here now that let me see. I'm still full screen. Yeah, I do. So let me I'll save that summer signings one. This is obviously that cheeky little dig at that fat fuck. We already talked about that one. We already watched this one. All right, there we go. So this is Lucas Bergvall on Instagram. He said, Sonny, thank you for everything. I'm grateful that I had my first season here playing and training with you, learning from you on and off the pitch. Your passion for this club helped me understand what it meant to represent Spurs from my first day here. The season will always be special to all of us winning a trophy for this club, and especially for you who led us to that. Thank you, legend. And that's a beautiful, beautiful Instagram post. And this Twitter user says, quote, your passion for this club helped me understand what it meant to represent Spurs from my first day here, which I think, like they say, we're truly lucky to have Sonny in this club. And that was part of, when people say Son isn't a great captain or he wasn't this or that, like, sure, if you're judging him based off of Roy Keane, he's not Roy Keane. He's Heung-min Son, Heung-min Dad, Heung-min Hung. But my point is that with every player that has come in through those doors, they automatically build a connection with Son, and they build some kind of relationship, and Son makes them feel that welcoming sense. And that's something that I've also applauded Pedro Porro for, because in the first few trainings under Tommy Boy, that's what we were seeing as well, was Pedro Porro taking Yang Min Hyuk under his wing and making him feel welcome and going up to the new guys. So like the example that Son has set forth shall never be forgotten, and hopefully everyone takes that example and runs forward with it. I've got this tweet here that says Son waited outside until all of the players and staff had left the locker room. Only after watching his teammates board the team bus did he leave the stadium in his own car. I love you, Son. God damn it. This came out today as well. Obviously, we talked about it a few times. Dele Alli was considering retirement allegedly because Como was allegedly not allowing him to train with them, and they're forcing him out. Blacklisted, I think, is the word they used. But this guy, Peter Rutzler, football reporter for Times Sport, 23.3K followers on Twitter, says Dele Alli is not thinking of retiring, as has been suggested. He's looking for a new club and wants to keep rebuilding his career. So my question for you, Tottenham Hotspur fans, and I'm in a sentimental mood as fuck, and I already know what my head is saying. My head's saying, no, Jacob, stop. But this is, I said this on Twitter yesterday as well. Asking me to remove my emotions from Tottenham or from the sport in general is like asking me to remove my dick from sex. That's just not going to happen. I am a human being. I am not a Ken doll. I love this sport. This sport is a passion. Tottenham Hotspur is a passion. So asking me to remove emotional bias from anything related to Tottenham or players that I love because they've played for Tottenham, it's just not going to happen. Now, I will objectively say my head says this, my heart says this, but what does the soul say? My head says, don't do it, Jacob. My heart says, hey, we're looking for an advanced midfielder. We're looking for a forward advanced midfielder. Hey, big up Sean Hurl with the super sticker. I need to go over to the YouTube tab. Hang on, I'm going over to the YouTube tab. See what the sticker is. The 5-pound sticky. We've got it in the bag. We've got it in the bag. It is a lemon. A lemon that is waving with sunglasses. So I'm going to put the shades back on for you there, Sean, because you put the sticker with the shades on. Dubs for you. Appreciate that, Sean Hurl. And I just saw that we are on 84 likes. We are 16 likes from 100. Surely, but don't call me Shirley, we can get to 100 likes. And speaking of Shirley, I don't know if y'all heard, but there's a new Naked Gun coming out, and it's got Liam fucking Neeson, which I'm pretty excited about, I cannot lie. It was a pleasure watching DES. Deli? I don't know what are you talking about? But my head's saying, don't do it, Jacob. AG, my heart is in a line with you. Bring him home. Bring him home. We need a forward advanced midfielder. Bring him home. Brian says bring him home. I'm obviously wrong to suggest said thing, but bring him home. Just do it. Bring him home. Dude, if he goes to LAFC, bro, imagine LAFC with Ainge, Hugo, Deli, Son, shoo. Harry Kane next, shoo. Oh, I might fucking move to LA. I might move to LA. We do some shit like this. Cesc Fabregas, ex-Woolwich player and Como manager, he kicked Dele out. That motherfucker, that makes sense. See, now it makes sense because this guy's petty. He's a dickhead, all right? And I'll be honest, it just makes sense that he would do that. Oh, shit, my fan just fell. Hang on 1 second. Let me play you a clip. I'm just going to play a clip because this fan fell and I don't want it to knock anything else over. 1 second, folks.
We were in action and she said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of PP.
Yep, I ran out of PP. That was the random clip that I decided to play. Yeah, it's all raw emotions, man. There's no logical sense in bringing Dele. Even the versions that we had of him at the latter years of his Tottenham Hotspur career. I just love him. And the last time we won at the Bridge was because of him. So if we want to get 3 points at the Bridge this year, go ahead and get yourself some Dele Alli. Dele, Eriksson, Son, and Kane desk. Oh, okay. That went way over my head because I'm literally sitting at a desk right now. I like Canada more than America. Don't hate me. Well, you know, I don't really like either one. How about that? But I don't want to get political, except, you know, revolution is the only way forward. How about that? Anarchy must prevail. Big up Rich. Says big up Jacob, sir. Big up to you. I already know Rich's answer. I ain't even going to ask Rich. Rich, I'm going to ask you. Are you bringing back Dele? We need a forward midfielder. Are you going to bring back Dele? I'm just saying, we won 3 points versus Chelsea. We're going to have to bring the Del boy back. Come on now, talk to me. Rich, don't say anything mean about Dele. All right, we're going to move along. But if you're watching on playback, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, the two things I need y'all to comment so far, if you're watching on playback, and I'm going to keep this live stream pretty short, so I won't go too much longer here. The two things I really want to know from those watching on playback that didn't let me know in the live chat: are you bringing Dele Alli back home? Are you bringing baby boy home? Are you bringing my baby boy Dele Alli back, baby? Oh, nah. I'm excited to have another number 20 to look forward to. And I feel like I only like the number 20 because of Dele. And again, I'm an emotional wreck lately. So this is just a purely emotional reaction saying, let's go on and get him now. Go on and get yourself some Dele Alli. You know, this kit specifically just makes me think of Harry Kane. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because this was like, yeah, that the Under Armour, man, that was an era. But this kit specifically just reminds me of Harry Kane. Matters posted this video edit of him and Sonny. Fuck. Are we gonna watch? This shit fucked me up when I watched it. I think it's got music, so it's probably gonna be copyrighted. It does. It's got music. It's like a whistly tune. It's probably gonna hit me with some. Oh shit. Yeah, it's Can't Smile Without You. I forgot. I can't smile without you. I'm trying to sing over the. I love you, young man, son. I love you, Youngman son. I love you. I miss you, Youngman son. Don't go. I know it's too late though. What I've been through. Oh man, come on. All right. That's enough. I can't do anymore. Says preseason may have ended, but we have our own Oasis moment. Newcastle and a Tottenham fan holding each other like the lovers they are. Pop Matasar went to Twitter to say to a Tottenham Hotspur and Premier League legend, that is right. They did say this on Don Hassam's channel earlier. If you were not watching El Ahwa, I suggest you go do it. But someone suggested, is he a legend? Does he leave as a club legend, a league legend, or a legend in general? And I said he is a motherfucking global legend. He is not just a club legend, not just a Premier League legend. He's a motherfucking planet Earth legend. Obviously with some great emotional bias from my end. However, I fucking love him. And I think there's a whole nation that fucking loves him. And they're all buying LAFC shirts right now. And I soon will too. And I just need some sun in my life. And Pop Matasar says Premier League legend. I think he's a Premier League legend. When you look at statistically, over the last 5 years across the top 5 leagues across the 5 years, he's number 6th in goals. 6th in the last 5 years. That is an insane stat for a guy who's fallen off and is dusty and yada yada. But he's number 6 behind what? Kane, Lewandowski, Haaland, etc. Not even Haaland. I don't even think Haaland's on the top 10. Anyway, says thank you for your leadership and all the memories, my friend. Seeing how much you mean to this club has been so inspiring for me, and being a part of the journey has been an honor. I'm happy that you leave Spurs as a winner, and I wish you the best of luck in your next chapter. This is the ultimate sentiment here, which is I'm happy you leave as a winner, but I Jacob, am too selfish to let go. I don't want to, but I have to, and we will. We move on. Life, the sun, like Machine Joe said, the sun will rise inevitably, and so shall we at Tottenham Hotspur. Thoughts on this? A Sonny statue outside the stadium. I'll be honest, when I saw this, I thought I had just clicked on the P-Hub, but it was just Richarlison's Instagram, and he said, at Spurs official, please. And this guy says he's taking it too far, and I wish there was a dislike button or a go fuck yourself button, because that's what I would say to that person. It's not going too far. It's going just the right amount. But then also I think we need to commemorate the other legends as well with statues, in my opinion. Even the ones that I didn't watch or wasn't even alive to watch, like Jimmy Greaves. I think he needs a statue. The Gates are great, but let's get some Bill Nick out there, huh? Maybe an Ange Postecoglou? I'm just kidding. Am I? Pedro Porro to Sonny says, quote, my captain, I can't thank you enough for your help, guidance since I've been here. A big part of the reason why I'm so happy here is because of your support, along with the memories we've made together in this squad. With what you mean to this club, you are a true example of a top professional, and you leave Tottenham not only as a legend, but also as a brother to us all. Best of luck, mi amigo. Glenn Hoddle, I'll take a Glenn Hoddle one as well. I'll take a Glenn Hoddle one. No one talks about the fact that Sarr made an interception and the cross assist for the Europa final. Excuse me. Good point, Rich. We need to put some more respect. Ay papi chulo mate Sarr. We need to put some more respect on him. There was a photo of photographer who cried taking sun picture. Me. Universal legend, yes. You didn't know what I'm going through. Kudos to take number 7 and return to number 20 to the man himself. Okay, so we signed Deli. Kudos takes the 7, and then Deli goes back to number 20. But then what am I going to do with my Muhammad Kudus 20 yellow shirt, my third kit? I ordered a third kit off DHgate with Kudus 20 on the back. God dang it. I love Deli, but we need to look forward. But look in your heart, Rich. What does your heart say? Switzerland is my dream country. What is your dream country? Switzerland, by all accounts, looks very, very nice, and I would not mind it at all. Personally, I have a huge bias towards Greece. Obviously, the government and the economical status of them and yada, yada, but I mean, the same could be said about fucking America. But as far as I would love to live in Lefkada in Greece. I cannot lie. Lefkada in Greece would be so beautiful to live. Have a little ATV rental shop or something. Be sick. Alaskan Hotspurs here. Big up the Alaskan Hotspur. I ain't seen you in a minute. The furthest north on the earth you can get, the Alaskan Hotspur. Do love to see that. I want to see the new gen thrive, says Rich. Bergval Sar Toure, and a new forward line to be TBC. Is that tell? No, I don't know. Maybe to be determined? I don't know. If Son doesn't know what I'm going through, I'm going to find you at LAX. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to find you, Young Min Son. I want to hug Young Min Son. If you didn't know, Young Min Son, that... Oh, no. This shit fucked me up. So, this is to fuck you up, too.
Look, this is the time to say goodbye.
Fuck!
Everyone. Stop it. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye, so... Probably
It's not.
You never see me in the Spurs media, unfortunately.
Did y'all hear his fucking voice crack? You hear his goddamn motherfucking voice crack? God damn.
Maybe, but... Spurs will be always in my heart. And I will cheer you, as a family member. So, all the best, guys.
Why did I play this? Why the fuck did I fucking play this fucking video? God damn it. Fuck.
Just put that to one side. How are you feeling? I'm feeling a bit shitty. Yeah, good. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Y'all told me not to, and I fucking did it, man. Y'all told me not to, and I fucking did it. Getting that in the back of my throat. Can't smile without you, son. Chill with the onions, bro. What the fuck is my fucking problem? God fucking shit in the fucking... Why did I do that?
Why?
Damn it. Jacob, can you buy me a season ticket for LA, bro? Yeah, you coming with me, bro. You coming with me, bro. I'm sad. God damn it. This is the gates of hell. Bro, this is torturous. This last 15 seconds, this is what I tweeted about it. I said this last 15 seconds is literally drink bleach material. Like, go fuck yourself, drink some bleach. Where is it? I said that got me good. It said the last 15 seconds or so of this is bleach drinking territory. Don't know how to put it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. He cried, we crowed. He crewed, I cried, we crowed. And if anyone's trying to gatekeep how you should or shouldn't feel in this time of sorrow, there's just a really quick thing to say to anyone.
If I wanted to blow, I'll fucking blow. You understand me?
Yeah, you understand me? You understand me? Still down? Bro, I'm in the fucking pits of hell. I'm in Satan's armpit right now. Watching Son cry that he's not gonna fucking be at fucking Tottenham. And he's a fucking family member and he's fucking watching from the fucking fuck. Alright? So yeah, I'm fucking sniffing Satan's asshole while he carries me under his armpit. That's how it feels. God damn it. The fuck did I play that for? I fucking pissed myself off. What other streamer do you know that just pisses himself off? I'm gonna move on. Who should be a new captain? Out of 252 votes, 92.5% say Cuti Romero, so that's nice. This says he didn't have to do my girl Hannah like that. He did put her on blast after the game, I ain't gonna lie.
You crying again? Stop crying!
And I feel like this was targeted towards all of us. I feel like this is him to every Spurs fan, like me. Are you crying? Stop crying.
You crying again? Stop crying!
I can't, son. Hold me. It's the end of the road. fucking shit in the fucking shit. The fucking shit. The fuck was I doing? God damn it. Bro, I bought a Son away kit. At least he wore it. So at least I'm gonna, at least he wore it. Fuck. It's going to be Romero. Let's be real. Yeah, I think it's going to be Romero. It was his decision, so I'm supporting his decision 100%. I'm supporting it 99.9%. And the other 0.1% is my selfishness, my pettiness, my hurt. I'm not going to lie. I saw you say a minute of silence is needed. Yeah, bro. We knew it was going to it still hurt. It's literally like that song. Nobody said it was easy, but no one ever said it would be so hard.
Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be. Either they're having an affair.
Nobody said it was easy. At least he didn't do this at the airport. Big up, Jez. I'm going to say at least he didn't do this, on a Snapchat video. At least he didn't do this on a fucking... Hey guys, I'm already in Germany. I just had my first schnitzel and I've got my lederhosen. At least he didn't do that. Motherfucking thing. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, you crying?
You crying again? Stop crying!
I can't, son, motherfuck. But I support you. God damn it. Big up Casually FC says big up raid. Big up raid. And that's nice. Big up raid. Thank you for the raid. Big up Casually FC for the raid. Appreciate that. Definitely caught a lot of us off guard, to be fair. I thought he would give it one more season to go to the Champions League to go to Champions altogether. Yeah. Yeah. But, it's his decision, Jimenini, like you said. We've just got to cope. Cope is the word. Don't tell me to stop crying. I'm not crying, you are. God damn it, son.
You crying again? Stop crying.
I can't. Okay, I'm moving on. No, god damn it. Madison on crutches. If you just, wanted your week to get a little bit more dick cheese on it, guess what? There you go. There's Madison in crutches. The fucking knee that kept him out of the Europa final is also the same knee that he's hurt on. Youngman's son will not travel back to the UK. We all know. Fucking shit balls and a dickhead. Ben Davies saying goodbye. Like I've been wanting Ben Davies to go for a minute, but this even like I feel for Ben Davies, bro, because his kids love Son. Like this is like their kids losing an uncle as well. What I wouldn't give for that right there from Son, what he just gave to Davies, that 2 seconds. I need me some of that, Son. I need me some of that. I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. I'm getting fucking sad. I'm fucking getting fucking sad again. All right, I'm ending it there. Fucking hell. Shit in the fucking ballsack, dickhead, motherfucking ass in the whole shit. Fuck. I better go to work. And by work, I mean I'm going to break shit. And by break shit, I mean I'm going to smash shit. And by smash shit, I mean I'm going to fucking get down to it and fucking really let these fucking metal poles know how I feel. God damn it. Nobody said it was easy. Said it would be so hard. Motherfucking ass in the shit. All right, I'm going, man. I'm going. I'm fucking. Let me see if there's anyone live, and I'll redirect to him. And if you go on this redirect, I just want you to do one thing for me, please. Just say, Son is a go. Son is my go. I love Son. Anything Son related will make me feel happy. Not really, but it'll help me cope. And it lets the world know that we love Son. There is no sunshine when she's gone. There is no sunshine when he goes to LA. Except that is like the fucking Sunshine State, I think they call it. I don't know. I'm sending you over to Flawless with Sarcasm City TV. He's doing a little show over there. They're talking about whatever the fuck, and it better be about Son when we pull up. Because I'll be honest, I'm going to fucking break something really fucking soon. I'm going to fucking break shit. I'm going to listen to loud music that's like, rah! And then it's like, I'm going to break shit. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, me too, motherfucker. And we're going to break shit. Because how else you deal with emotions as a man? You ignore them, and then you fucking violently take it out on inanimate objects. Fucking.
You told one of the witnesses who disagreed with you during an interview that you thought Mr. Baldwin was a cocksucker.
I do not recall saying that.
I love you, Son. And I appreciate everyone who tapped in, whether you came over on your own or you were part of the raid from Don to Sam. Big up yourself. If you're newly subscribed to the channel and you like the video, I think you're a sexy son of a bitch. If you've been subscribed to the channel and you like the video, I think you're a sexy son of a bitch. Look at that thumbs up. That's a reminder. Like and subscribe or don't or whatever the fuck. The only thing that is from here on out mandatory, you better talk nicely when you talk about Son or don't fucking talk at all. Don't fucking talk at all. Don't fucking talk unless you're talking to Son fucking nicely. That's it. That's all. Don't say nothing if it ain't about Son, nice stuff, and I love Son. Fuck. I'm fucking angry. All right. Anyway, stay blessed, stay fresh, up the lads. And again, just say Hyungmin Dad or something when you get on over to Flawless. So I got to let them know I sent you. Stay blessed, stay fresh. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And come on, you motherfucking Spurs. And I love you, Son.
If you leave me now, you take away